Welcome back to the Brew Crew Podcast, everyone. This is episode... well, do we say that? Yeah, we do. I can't remember if we're saying the episode or if we're putting the episode number in the description. But it's episode 336. For those who are paying attention now, just for those who aren't keeping track, you don't have to go back and listen from one.
That can be daunting. I watch a lot of series.
Yeah, it's not like it's a continuation of the previous season.
This is non-canonical.
We rarely refer to old things. Now, if this is your first episode, you're going to be surprised next week because we have special guest Steph here.
Different guy. Yeah.
Hell yeah! Thank you for joining me.
Marvin, it's Matt.
It's been Matt this whole time.
Undercover
meddling kids. It's like Scooby-Doo.
I would have got away with it. Thank you.
Yeah,
happy to be here.
Look, I was looking forward to this episode for a while, and just even before we said it, I was looking forward to doing another episode with you. Matt and I have a riffing style that's kind of counter. Our humor is very counter to each other, and it's complementary in that regard. Where
absolutely
we do that, but you and I have like the same sense of humor. I feel very dry conversational.
It definitely. I feel like, well, as a viewer versus a participator, there's a difference.
There's a difference. Yeah. There's a difference for Matt and I, and then you and I have a very dry conversational sense.
So Matt's going to feel some type of way jokes as the viewer now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true. He's very good at like delivering jokes, delivering canned or planned, I think, funny things.
Yeah, very zany.
I'm terrible at jokes. Like I'll always forget the punchline.
Oh my god!
But like in conversation, I can quickly find a way to make something funny.
I can be situationally funny.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like a long-winded like haha joke, like nah.
Right. Yeah.
Not that guy.
I can't do it. So that's it. Steph's here. Thank you for joining us. Episode 336.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Triple double six. That's what we're at.
Double single.
Dave's daily double.
Dave's hot and juicy. The daily double.
Yeah, that's it. Price is right.
Boom. All right, episode 336. See you guys tomorrow.
No, we got it. How you been?
Good, man.
Thank you for your comments. Your constant comments are refreshing.
We're hanging out. Yeah.
I like the time stamping.
I try now that it's on the comments. Yeah. It's so easy.
Time stamp that shit.
It's so useful. Just click the thing. It makes it easier for everybody.
Yeah. Did you get through the entire Barrel House episode?
It took me like 5 or 6 sittings.
You did it though.
But I did it.
Damn.
Yeah.
That got wild.
Don't tell the police on me. I'll play the video on my phone while I'm driving.
Yeah. I do that.
That's fine.
It's fine.
If I get into a car accident, it might not be a good.
You're not watching it.
No, I'm not.
I'm
not like.
It's just some dudes drinking beer, you know.
Right. It's exactly. So that's usually how I get my fix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get my views in.
Now, if you subscribe
reps in
to the YouTube Premium, you can lock your phone.
Oh no!
With YouTube.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, I do that.
I feel like that's one of the things that it tells me.
It's one of the benefits. That's what I do.
I feel I need to get hip to YouTube Premium. I spend too much time on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta get it.
A lot of video essays.
Get rid of all the other streaming shit and get that. That's what I suggest.
I only have Netflix.
So you can just watch Vsauce all day. Yeah.
Man, I miss Vsauce, actually.
Yeah, me too. Did you want a starter beer, by the way?
Only if you do.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Do you want
guest here? The guest here has to get the beers. Otherwise, I have to knock the camera over. But Vsauce. You know, he got bought, and he didn't get bought, but he was a paid shill. The second shelf has like all the standard beers, like the Busch Lights, and if you move those 4-packs there for the viewer, there's shit going on. There's some Blapples in there.
This is a Caesar salad dressing.
Oh yeah, don't drink that. That's probably expired.
I love Caesar dressing though.
Me too. I love Caesar dressing. That's why it's in there. I used to, when I worked out here, I'd have a Caesar salad a lot.
Would you like the camo or the?
Oh, they're both the same.
Regular.
I'm good either way.
Cold and smooth.
Whatever one you want. Oh, you're gonna make me choose.
I'm gonna make you pick.
I'll have the camo.
I had to get it, so you
have
get to
the
pick.
Camo, you have the regular.
Thank you.
So what happened was he started putting out like a video a year for the people who are interested in Vsauce. And then
I was not aware of
like
that.
4 years ago, he put out a video in collaboration with Bill Gates about climate change. And I'm fine with climate change, but I'm not really fine with Bill Gates. I'll be honest. He's got an agenda, and he's got the money to back it up.
He's got.
So once I heard that, I kind of was like,
he's got
I
an
don't
agenda.
really like this. Like the whole mosquito thing kind of bugged me. And is that real or is that fake?
No, mosquito bugged you?
It bugged me. Oh yeah, look at that.
I'm sorry.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and he didn't know.
But apparently he released a bunch of mosquitoes in somewhere.
Wow.
Like I don't know if it was part of the make 'em all male thing. I'm fine with that.
Interesting.
But I don't think
what,
it
to
was.
like cull the mosquito population?
Yeah,
Or?
just to basically eradicate them.
Honestly, what
I don't
good
think
do
that was
mosquitoes do?
None.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes suck.
Kill
They
them.
just spread disease.
Mosquito
Mosquitoes
holocaust.
kill like as many people as heart disease, I think. I don't know if that's true. Malaria.
Oof. Yeah. Kurzgesagt is a good
Yeah.
video
It's a good YouTube channel.
channel. Yeah.
It gets a little, I don't know, it's too structured for me.
There's a little bit of
I need some
existentialism that I
Yeah.
that kind of
I need more chaos. I like YouTube. YouTube's great. I think YouTube has good content.
like this right here.
Yeah, this
Like
is on
this-
YouTube.
this
If you're
content
watching this,
currently.
you're watching YouTube.
Hell yeah.
So you should subscribe to YouTube Premium. We don't get a cut of that, but I encourage it.
But you
Given
don't get
all the
ads.
other streaming services. I don't get ads. I have not seen a YouTube ad. When someone shows me a YouTube video that starts with an ad, it like enrages me.
I'm mad.
I'm like, fuck this. I'm not watching this fucking
yeah,
ad for whatever the hell it is.
I'm finally getting I'm towing the line where I'm triggered if I get a 30-second ad for a video that's a minute long.
Oh yeah, dude, horrible.
It makes me want to do bad things that I probably shouldn't say on.
100%. Though I don't remember.
Digital
Hulu
footprint.
is really bad. Hulu will give you. They'll put one on there that's like 160 seconds. You're like, what the fuck? I don't have time for this shit. I'm trying to watch a movie here.
Yeah,
I need to get on with my life here.
I want to become a villain. I want to become just a bad guy. You know,
A bad guy. Exactly. I want to be a bad guy. If you're a business and you're advertising, and you have a fucking ad that's 160 seconds, fuck you. No one wants your shit anymore.
I
You've ruined
actively
your product.
will boycott your product if you have an annoying ad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
1,000%.
Like here's one, and this has nothing to do with even the internet. This just comes up. It came up. We've been watching The Office, and I don't again because we watch like 100 times.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I don't subscribe to the Peacock Premium or whatever.
Yeah.
So we watch the ads, and they have ads for I think it's Liberty Mutual or something.
Fuck off.
And it's this fucking commercial where this guy in a beard and he's talking with Derek Jeter and some astronaut. And he's like at a school, and I hate this fucking commercial.
Yeah.
And every time it comes on, I'm like, I look at my wife and I say, somebody got paid to make this.
Come up with this.
To come up with this shit, and they should be fired immediately.
Yeah.
They should actually be arrested.
Should be executed.
That commercial is so bad that like you could have gotten someone off the street to do it for free, and it would be better than that ad. That ad fucking sucks.
There's an ad for Degree deodorant where it's the head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Oh man, I've not seen this, but it sounds horrible.
Again, I want to be a bad person.
Yeah,
and that's the politest way to say it. Digital footprint. I can't say it on a video.
All you have to do is make them somewhat consumable, and people won't complain. But you make them so horrible. I don't give a fuck about Downy, man. I don't care about
jingle for my laundry detergent or my antidepressants.
Cat litter. I don't even have a cat.
Yeah, your hair's gonna fall off and your dick's small, and then
those are not ads I get.
But you got Ozempic now, so it's cool.
Yeah, if you got Ozempic, you're good. You just can't never come off of it.
Right?
Is that the case?
I'm waiting for the Man, this falls under the whole hims or hers, the .com,
I get those ads.
I'm waiting for the have your loved one been diagnosed with malpractice, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for a class action lawsuit to go against one of those.
Yeah, I guess Ozempic probably played it right because it's not
it's like a diabetes
really
medication
for weight loss. Yeah, so if you got it for diabetes, maybe. You could sue them.
I don't know. Shit's weird.
I've seen some people. I don't care how you lost your weight. That's admirable. You did it. But the sad part is with Ozempic is it's fucking up with their faces and it's causing them. They gain it back. I think
there's some long-term effects. I feel as a not doctor.
I should get some Ozempic.
Why not?
I want to get shredded.
You know what I mean?
I want to get shredded. Yeah.
I want to be like my skin to look like the underside of a leaf. You know what I mean? I want like dick skin thin.
Flaky.
Flaky.
No, I know you're talking about
vascular as shit.
Oh, yeah. Vascular. Yeah.
It's like,
that's true. Just veiny. Yeah. I miss the days where that like it was like the mid 2000s I think, or maybe the late 2000s. It was like Men's Health or Men's Fitness or whatever. It was just all like ripped, shredded, steroid using bodybuilders, and their veins were like the size of a quarter roll.
Right.
Or five quarters.
Like, whoa.
I was like, whoa, what the fuck's going on?
I will say, it seems like the like fitness influencer, like bodybuilding kind of.
Yeah.
People have finally come around to just be like, yeah, I'm on this, and this, like.
Yeah.
And I exercise 7 days a week, 8 days a week if I could.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, you see these like cocksuckers that are like, yeah, I'm natural, and they're like Larry Wheels doing like 600-pound incline bench. It's like,
damn,
brother, you're on.
Yeah,
you're on gear.
If you have to say you're natural, you're not natural. That's my opinion.
No,
like you shouldn't have to say it.
I'm not natural.
You're on steroids, bro. Really?
Yeah, I take protein powder.
Hell yeah, dude, you're really pushing the line.
I'm told. Yeah, I had to
Protein
report
powder's
that.
the shit.
I put it in my coffee.
Our influencers, the gym. So I see the videos of when it goes bad because I don't watch enough gym content to see the ones where it's just people working out.
Yeah.
I see the ones where like someone knocks the camera over and they get all pissed or something. Who's watching that shit?
Virgins.
Okay, good to know. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Who wants to watch these people work out? They're not even doing cool exercise.
They're not. Yeah. Like I just. There's a difference between like somebody showing like an exercise or like
there's a huge difference, yeah.
But there's just like I don't want to see a guy do like tricep extensions just cause. That's just not.
Just cause. That's just what he's just filming himself in the gym.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to go to the gym now.
You're kind of a weirdo.
It's all the
main character syndrome. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, main character syndrome. That's true.
But yeah, I don't know.
That's a harsh reality.
I'm not important enough to. Not everybody needs to be a content creator.
Yeah.
Except for the Brew Crew podcast.
Yeah, we're creating content that's valuable. It's people need it. All right, let's break into this.
All right, that's enough yapping.
No, we can keep yapping.
I think there were 3 different tangents at the same time.
Yeah, that's always how it is.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, first beer today. This is Cameron's Brewing Company. I don't know who Cameron is. It's his brewing company, and it's Where the Buffalo Roam. This is, as far as I know, a beer that does support some sort of
Holy
fund.
Smokes.
Some sort of fund.
Some sort of fun.
Fund.
Oh.
I think, for Buffalo.
I
think. But I'll look it up. I did look it up previously.
What the fuck is this beer?
Yeah, it's imported from Canada by Esper Beverage Company to Canton, Ohio. And it is from Oakville, Ontario, Canada. Cameron's Brewing Company. And it is 2024 vintage, 11.2%, 90 IBUs. It is a, where is it? It's an extra strong beer.
Right.
I don't know if that's
but I'm seeing things that give me IPA.
Yeah, it seems IPA-ish.
It's got Cascade and malt and information.
Yeah, yep.
And I think that's French.
Well, yeah, because Canada. So I'm going to guess that it's probably like an IPA. It's an extra strong beer. I don't know. IPA.
I'll be the judge of that.
We'll see. So they don't even have like hops on the can. It's all grains.
Established 1997. Wow,
They've been around.
Ooh, they've been around.
I've never heard of them, Cameron. What a weird.
Like Canada, man.
All right, you ready?
That is not primed.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Whew. I trim my fingernails.
If you need a glass, let me know. I'll get you a glass. It is extra strong beer. Okay. I kind of get where this is going.
What I don't understand does the whole French-Canadian... Canadian-French? Is that... It's French-Canadian.
French-Canadian, yeah.
But then where it says extra strong beer, it says beer extra fort. That's German, I think.
Is it?
Or maybe it's Canadian as well.
I don't know. There's an accent in there.
So I mean, that's how I would understand it in German. The little bit of German I recall.
Maybe this isn't part of a fund. I thought it was. I'm looking.
It looks very fund.
It looks fun.
Derivative.
Yeah.
But I mean, the little bit I've got here on my rim. Pause. It's like a dark IPA. Is that?
Oh, okay. This is a barley wine style ale.
Oh.
According to this, and that makes sense with the alcohol content. It's actually aged in oak. Did they forget to put all this on here? Or is
There's no
Google
way.
AI wrong? Maybe probably Google AI.
Google AI wrong.
Aged in oak bourbon barrels. Maybe that's true. I think they might say that
Hints
somewhere.
of dark fruit, toasted coconut. Blah blah
it's
blah.
won awards.
Sweet treat for wanderers. This says nothing about any of that.
Yeah, I don't know about this beer.
Deeply bold flavors they spelled it flavors FLAVOURS.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so these guys are commies.
And they want you to type your birthday in, which is a huge no-no. For us, that's minus 10 points.
Anytime I go to a website that requires that, my birthday is January 1st, 1845.
Oh yeah,
I scroll as far as I can and just fucking hit it.
I wasn't paying attention and I put my actual birthday in.
They got your cookies now. It's over.
Now I'm fucked. All right,
it's over.
It's not. It doesn't support buffaloes.
It just
supports the capitalism of Canada.
We're gonna own Canada.
That's true. 51st state.
Someday.
It's coming.
Honestly, we could take them.
It'd be a great.
We did the math at work the other day. This shows how much I actually work. If every American could take out like 3 Canadians, we could have Canada.
But I don't think we'd need to take them out.
But we could.
Like they say that they're not willing, but I think they're willing. They're willing. They want to be Americans.
I don't know. They don't have handsome Trudeau anymore, so.
That's true. No. They don't have handsome Trudeau. Yeah. I don't know. I think they only don't want the current administration. They'd be Americans.
Yeah.
They'd be into it.
Northern Canadians? Northern Americans?
Yeah. Northern United States of Americans.
Great Northern America? Come on. It's easy. It's free. It's free. I give that one for free. Trademark that.
Trademark. Yep. 51st state.
Man.
That's what this brewery should change their name to.
The 51st state?
Yeah.
Isn't there
maybe
49th state or something?
Oh, maybe.
Isn't that somebody's brewery?
Yeah, it's something like that. I don't know which one. 28th.
What the hell is this beer?
This is a barley wine.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a barley wine. It's strong.
I guess. That was awesome timing. I'm sorry.
It's got some character.
Matt's gonna want to punch me through the computer.
No. He'll get it.
The very few times I've had 120-minute, this is what it reminds me of. Mm-hmm. Or that reminds me.
I don't know.
This reminds me of that.
Yeah, I think that would be... This would remind me of that a little bit, but that doesn't remind me of this. Once you have that, you're like, oh, this is like bitter.
That's its own thing.
Much different.
But it's.
But that's actually kind of what I was thinking too. Was like a 120-minute actually when I first sipped this.
And this to me, I mean, again, as a not Cicerone individual, excuse me, this to me is like.
You don't have to caveat with that. Was that a caveat for yourself?
I think yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't do that.
Okay.
You're smart on
beer.
I
retract. Belay my laugh.
You're smart on beer. The Cicerones can suck it.
True.
There's great beer tasters that aren't Cicerones.
Yeah, it's like the world's greatest restaurant competition. It's just a fucking money thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? I can pay a lot of money to have a title at the end of my name.
Yeah. The tire company came and gave you some stars. Sweet.
Fucking
dude.
Great.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, you still make frou 20-course meals that are $1,000.
Mm-hmm. Sad.
I kind of want to.
Why don't they give Michelin stars to good burgers?
I want to go to. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
You
know who's good? Okay.
Why don't they do that? It's for tour. It's for travel.
Jollity. Have you heard of them?
No.
in Dayton are closing.
Mm.
And they're opening their burger restaurant.
Oh.
In that spot.
No shit.
Smash burgers type. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I'm down with all these smash burger places.
I fucking love smash burgers.
Just because of the crunch or what?
Yeah. Trust in the crust.
Trust in the crust. Okay.
Fair enough. But this to me tastes like, in the same vein as 120 Minute, Hop and Frog had like a pentuple IPA.
Oh, wow. Pentuple? What is that? 10,
5?
8? Oh, pen, yeah. Pen 15.
Wait, no.
Pentuple, like Pentagon?
Pentagon? Yeah, duh. For some
Pentuple?
reason I was thinking
That sounds
hexagon
right.
for some reason.
Quadruple. I guess pentuple.
Sextuple. That sounds like a mess.
Yeah, that sounds like a mess. You got all those hops.
But yeah, that's what I'm getting more of a like turbo hopped IPA instead of a barley wine.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I agree. I feel like there's more fruity on this.
That's so weird.
Instead of barley wine.
I don't feel like fruity.
Okay.
But no, keep going. It's okay to disagree.
I'm probably this much in, inch into my. Yeah, I don't know. Barley wines are more.
Yeah, I know where you're going. Barley wines have more. So this has like a very dark roasty character to it. So you're coming in like underneath with like a brown ale, stoutish kind of like malt char, and then you're coming on top with like a bunch of hops. And it does have a hop character.
Yeah.
For sure, it has a hop character. But I get more of like a roasted flavor, maybe. Not coffee. I do get like the barley wine like undertones, but that's about it on the barley wine. I do get the 120 minute comparison. I totally get that on this beer. And I'll be interested to see what Matt says about this.
It's almost like the burnt malts, but it's also in a not in a bad way, burnt hops. Like the hops and the malts almost like
maybe they roasted the hops.
Meld together.
I wonder if they tried that.
Not sure how.
Do they roast hops? I'm gonna ask.
I don't see why you couldn't.
I'm gonna ask Phil.
You could roast anything.
You could roast anything, but would you?
The world is your oyster.
Would it make sense?
Everything is made up.
That's true. Everything is made up. There's nothing that's not made up. We made this world the way it is.
Boom.
Except Yellowstone. That's still natural.
That's natty.
That's what I heard.
Yellowstone is natty.
Yellowstone's natural. No steroids.
I think the Cascade hops make it more prevalent. I feel like Cascade is a pretty pungent hop. And that might be what I'm getting the most of. That kind of
interesting.
Maybe not fruity, more floral. I think floral might be a better way to.
Oh, maybe. Floral.
It tastes like a grassy. I don't know, just like a really grassy IPA. Not dank, but just or not herbaceous, but I don't know. Just I feel like this beer would have pulp in it. This beer has thickness.
Pulp. Hop pulp.
Hop pulp.
Roasted hop pulp.
Whoa.
That's a good name for this episode. Let me see if I can
It
find
could be. It could be.
See if I can find a pen.
Usually I have one in my pocket.
I don't have one. I don't have anything.
Darn it.
There's pens around here somewhere.
There's pens. There's pen 15s around here.
I'll just write it down on my phone.
Do it.
What did I say?
Pen.
I already forgot.
Roasted hop pulp.
Roasted hop pulp. Roasted.
That's a tongue twister almost.
Pulp.
Yeah, I dig this a lot. It's a head scratcher though. I feel like it's trying to be like two different styles of beer.
Maybe I'm getting some of that floral fruitiness now. Interesting.
I feel like
get warmed up. Maybe we need to. What do they call it? You gotta
microwave it.
You can release it.
I've never heard that.
Release the flavors and stuff.
Huh. You guys got to get those. What's that stupid shit I see? The ads where it's just like it's like a big cigar cutter basically, and it just like cuts the whole top of the can off.
Gimmicks.
Be serious.
These are the results of when everyone thinks they're an entrepreneur.
Too much free time. Yep.
I'm an entrepreneur. They're like, they probably live in California and they made this fucking stupid can cutter. You don't have a business, you have a product. It's what the shit they say on Shark Tank all the time. You're not an entrepreneur. You're not a tech company for sure, because you make fucking bottle openers.
Not a tech company, idiot.
Okay, so don't act like, we give lunch to our employees, so we're cool. You
We
can't
have a
afford that.
cafeteria.
No one's buying your shit. You can't afford that. You're in debt.
Yeah.
Not every business can have that like debt first model of Tesla.
Yeah.
You got to actually have a product that's like gonna be profitable.
Right.
You know.
Just be smart.
What do they say? Like now that it's
make something
pre-revenue.
Pre-revenue.
Yeah, that means you're broke.
That means you're broke ass.
Your company's
broke alert. Broke alert.
Employees are making money you don't have. That's what that means.
Damn.
Pre-revenue.
Pre-revenue. That sounds like a finance bro run around.
It is. That's what you tell the investors.
That sounds like synergize and you know what I mean. I'm like strategic.
I'd love to have a meeting with investors.
Why not?
So what am I? It doesn't matter what I'm
just
saying.
a guy.
They would not want to meet with me because I'm not. I don't say pre-revenue.
I'm not TV-able. I think.
I'm not an entrepreneur. I don't make can openers.
Nah, I make bad decisions.
Well, that you could be the You could make that a business. You could be an entrepreneur of bad decisions.
I will offer bad advice.
Oh, that's a good.
That could be my business.
You could be on Instagram.
Bad life advice.
Bad life, like John Rick's Bad News. Great Instagram channel.
I'm not hip to that one. Okay.
It's great. People pay him to deliver bad news.
Man, okay.
And he does it live.
So that's like Fiverr or any of those. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hot damn. Okay. Cool.
It's good. Some people are joking, but they pay him, so he does it. And some people have really bad news.
I can be bought.
Yeah.
We
say it all the time. We'll sell out.
I am pro sell. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll sell
out. Get the bread.
I'm not cool punk rock anymore.
Get the head.
I'll sell
and
out.
Leave.
Yep.
That's
Just
it.
like Green Day, man. I'll sell the fuck out.
I want to blow up and act like I don't know anymore.
I'll tour with my record company. So Phil says he's never heard of roasted hops before.
What does he know?
But grains like barley and wheat, yes, absolutely. If they're super small and just got started, or they still are in the small facility, I think he means the brewer, they may just buy the grains roasted already. However, that wouldn't make their brewers unique and differentiated. So yes, at some point, I think probably sooner rather than later, after they launch, they'd want to set up a way to roast and toast their own barley and grains.
Most places... Wow, I didn't know that.
Phil does know this something. Brewery roasted their hops and see what he says about it.
Yeah,
they'll get him triggered.
They torch their hops. They put their hops in a bong.
They put their hops in a bong and lit them up.
Yeah, they bong ripped these hops.
Okay, so where the Buffalo Rum is bong ripped hops. Bong ripped Cascade hops.
That's what that means. Buffalo Rum.
But it doesn't have the typical nasty bong water flavor. It doesn't have that.
Yeah,
it does have some flavors.
This is spring water and bong rips.
Yeah, spring water and bong rips. I don't know anything about that because I don't.
That's a Blink 182 or not a. I'm sorry, Blink 182. That's a Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit
album.
Man, have they really come back?
I feel like they did, and they haven't.
Yeah, right.
They've gone back away.
Yeah. It's like people were joking about it, and so they got popular again. Who knows?
I don't know. I grew up on new metal. I have a song.
Yeah, I liked Limp Bizkit when I was growing up.
Limp Bizkit, yeah.
Limp Bizkit was my transition into more heavier music.
Yeah.
It got me from rap to heavier music.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like Limp Bizkit. I think Limp Bizkit's fine. Just like Taylor Swift. People get sick of it and then rip on it, but let's be honest, Taylor Swift, she didn't do anything
popular
wrong.
For a reason.
She did fine. She makes good music. She's fine.
Separate the art from the artist.
I'm fine with
Fred
it.
Durst is
I don't care about Travis Kelce. I could do without all the football stuff.
I'm tired of seeing that guy in every fucking commercial.
No, that's his brother.
I'm tired of both of them.
I'm tired of both of them too. No one asked for them. No one asked for them. Just because you didn't Taylor Swift doesn't mean they're gonna buy shampoo because you use it. You're not supposed.
You got short hair.
I've never been sold by a spokesman though.
No.
Except I can't say that it's always true. I do buy drum stuff based on the fact that my favorite drummers use
some bands use it. Oh no, yeah.
Like I used to play Zildjian almost exclusively because of Travis Barker.
Yeah.
But I've switched to Meinl.
I don't know anything about
cymbals. These are cymbals.
Branding for.
Meinl's really done a great job.
Wow.
At branding.
Okay.
They make probably the most popular drum rug that you'll ever see. It's in every drum video ever. And I think the way they did it was...
That's so it doesn't like scoop?
Yeah, so like when you play the bass drum, with the pedal, your chair's not connected to anything. So the bass drum will start scooching forward if you don't have a carpet. So they make a drum rug. And I think what they did was like viral marketing. They distributed their carpet to a bunch of popular Instagram drummers and stuff.
Yeah.
And now you see that rug everywhere. And you see their cymbals everywhere. And you're like, fuck yeah, I want to get some Meinl shit. Yeah.
Hey, Meinl drums, hit us up.
Meinl
cymbals.
And carpets, I guess.
Drums doesn't cover that. It's just
I've never seen a Meinl drum.
Okay.
Never seen
I'm a poser. I'm sorry.
You're not a poser. You're just not in the. You're not a drummer.
Not in the drum sphere.
It doesn't make you a poser.
That's all right. Music enjoyer. That's like
music enjoyer. So the Bill Murray drummer plays Meinl cymbals.
No way.
And he has a Meinl carpet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So Phil's got back to me now, and I said I think they did that.
He
said I just looked it up, and it's true, right?
Hey!
But it does happen. From what I read, roasting hops can be. He put a lot in here.
He wrote you a book?
Yeah, it was pretty long.
Holy crap.
From what I read, roasting hops can be used to enhance specific flavors and aromas, potentially adding depth and complexity to the beer. The technique brewers use is to roast hop pellets or whole hops. Seems like that's the gamut of hops.
Yeah.
Often in similar manner to roasting grains. Supposed to impart a toasted, nutty, or even caramel-like flavor. That's what malts do. Toasting malts does. Depending on the degree of roasting, which is funny because that's exactly what they say about roasting grains. Oh, so he's on it.
He's it. Right. Svil, shout out. Love you.
Thanks. I've read this on the podcast.
You are an angel from heaven. I kiss you.
Yeah, he said he's never done it himself. He's roasted and toasted grains, though.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him. Come on, no one cares still. We were talking about hops here.
I care.
We're not talking about fucking grains.
Just kidding. This beer is very interesting.
Yeah, so to round out, and I can do the can art, I guess. Here it is. I'm not even going to get it up. Here, you can look at it. That's it. Zoom in on that. Yeah, there's a buffalo on it. That caught my eye because I have a buffalo tattoo.
Nice. Buffalo in the Bronx?
That is from yes.
Hell yeah.
You're like the only person who knows what the fuck that is.
Hell yeah.
Anyway.
Hell yeah.
This is the way the wind shifts. Nice. Silverstein.
Nice.
Buffalo, and then the house is
from
Bulls in the Bronx. Yeah.
But Buffalo.
Well, it's
Bulls in the Bronx.
I totally forgot the name of the album in the moment, but it's you got it.
Yeah.
Is that what you were referring to?
Yes.
Pierce the Veil?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Buffaloes and the Bulls in the Bronx.
Yeah. The Buffalo's from a Silverstein album. Great album, by the way, if you guys like that kind of music. I merged the two. I think people are wondering.
Put them together.
I put them together because...
Welcome to the tattoo art boner segment.
Those two albums were late Navy. Get me through this.
Very pivotal.
Yeah, I listened to exclusively those two albums.
Oh yeah.
Constantly, and so I was like, I'm gonna put them on my body.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I did. Anyway, so this has Buffalo on it, just like that.
Boom.
So I agree. Actually, this roasted hops thing's starting to sound. It would be interesting if they did that.
Yeah.
I would never think that. That's smart.
I think this beer tastes higher gravity than it advertises.
Oh, probably. It's a year old, so it is 2004 vintage.
I didn't think canned stuff did that.
Yeah. Cool. Well, it depends on whether or not there's preservatives.
There's extra stuff in it.
There's
true.
yeast and sugar.
Where those Canadians are up to.
So I guess the preservatives. What do they call that stuff? The milk thing.
Lactose.
No, like that stops the fermentation process. Matt knows. He said that Goose Island did it with their beers. Man, what the fuck is it called?
Not preservatives.
No, it's like that.
Not probiotics.
No,
prebiotics.
It's like pasteurized.
Pasteurized.
They pasteurize, but I don't know. This could be getting richer in the can. It does have a very barley wine undertone. It's very subtle. It's there though, but the rest of it, I agree. It's there's a charred flavor to it. It's got a very, I would say not stout porter. It's more brown ale.
It's just charred IPA. It's weird.
It's more burnt hops, which would be insane if that's what they do.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's almost like this beer's two beers. You taste it. There's a flavor, and then there's another flavor.
There's layers to this.
There's layers to this beer.
There's levels to this shit.
But in the end, we either needed to wait.
It doesn't even matter.
Chester.
R.I.P.
Rip Chester.
Pour one out.
In the end.
I don't give a fuck about New Lincoln Park, by the way.
I didn't really give two shits about Lincoln Park, to be honest with you.
Really?
Like, I thought they were good. They had hit songs that were well made. I thought Lincoln Park was a good band. But they weren't like my favorite band. Like I wasn't like, whoa, legends. Like Chester's death, while tragic, was not like Kurt Cobain's death or anything.
No, like
it didn't
affect
me. It didn't affect music.
No, I get it.
It mattered. It does matter, but it didn't affect things.
You heard it here first. He doesn't care about Chester's death.
I did see Linkin Park once. I actually.
Whoa.
So we were just talking about going to concerts that you go to see like one band. This was the lineup. Opening Story of the Year. That's the band I went to see. Love Story of the Year. Great band. They're very thrice-ish. I'll tune you into Story of the Year.
Okay.
The second opener was Hoobastank.
Hoobastank.
In their prime. So
my brother-in-law just bought a Hoobastank like vinyl for like $80. $80?
Yeah. I thought it was like $8.
I wish.
So like the Reason was their worst song. They have bangers, dude.
Really?
Hoobastank fucking rocked back in the day.
Hell yeah.
Hoobastank was the shit. So the Reason is the worst song. And then the first like headliner, there's 4 bands, was POD. And the closer...
Weo.
Hell yeah, dude.
Before I knew the words, it was the Weo song.
What is that one? How does it go?
We are the youth of the
is that POD?
Yeah.
Oh shit. They also had a different song that was really popular and good. What was it? I don't remember.
They had 2 songs?
Yeah, they had at least 2 songs.
Wow.
Then the closer was Linkin Park. And the drummer played a hybrid electric acoustic drum set. Half the shit was electric. And I was like, what the fuck's going on here?
That's pretty rad.
So that was cool. That was the first time I've ever seen that. But I was there to see Story of the Year.
Sweet.
And they were good. Real good.
I'll have to tune in. Story of the Year.
Yeah, great band. You'd like them. Okay. It's like early Dance Gavin Dance style.
Oh, shit, okay. Yeah.
They're like the precursor, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think this beer... You got a score for this beer?
This beer is like a double entendre. You know? I don't really know what I meant by that, but... It's
like a dick joke, but it's not.
It's like Richard, but not.
Yeah. It's not a dick joke. It's like a dick joke.
Yeah. It skirts the line. I think I've got a score.
Yeah.
Shall I?
Let me get my score.
Okay,
I got it.
Okay. I think to me this is a 4.0.
Wow.
It's good.
That was way more than I thought you were going to give it.
It's good, but like you say, I think it's trying to do 2 separate things.
Yeah.
And if it committed to one or the other, it would be a knockout.
Yeah. I agree.
But it seems very wishy-washy on what it wants to be.
Yeah, I think so. Just like Canadians and being American.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
But I don't know, just put maple syrup in here. Make it stereotypical Canadian.
Now, if you put maple syrup in here,
a Canadian barley wine
would really like.
A maple syrup barley wine would be nuts.
Yeah, it'd be nuts. That'd be great. Do it.
There you go.
It doesn't have to be that.
Cameron, hit me up.
Cameron, You think Cameron's a guy? Just
Mr. Jason Britton of Cameron's Brewing.
Oh yeah, is that him? Brewmaster Jason Britton.
Dude.
Jason Britton living in Canada. How convenient.
Come on.
I give this beer, actually, I agree with what you said. I can't believe you gave it a 4, saying that it has an identity crisis, because I agree it has an identity crisis.
I still think it's good. If it, committed to one or the other, it would,
So that's the question.
It could be, touching high 4.
Is it good? I think this beer is less than good, but not bad.
Less than or equal to?
It's not equal to good. It's less than good. Wow. It is not bad, though. So it falls in this weird range where you're trying to figure out,
all right.
Is it a 3? Is it in the 2s? If I give it a 2s, then I'm saying this beer sucks. So I'm going to give this beer a 3.0. I think this beer is drinkable. I think it has an identity crisis, and I also think that even if you picked, stout or brown ale, or you picked barley wine on this beer, and you just were like, I'm going with that.
Yeah.
That doesn't give you enough. There's it's too, as Matt would say, ho-hum.
Okay.
It's not.
I get that.
So if it did have an identity as a style, it would not have an identity as a flavor.
Now, I think...
Now, the maple, that's an interesting idea.
I think this beer could benefit from an adjunct.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Put it in there.
Right.
Let it get soggy.
Give it something just a little bit more to commit to one side or the other.
Yeah.
And I think that would knock this out of the park.
Yeah, maybe Nesquik powder.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be dope.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, Cocoa Puffs would be great in this, actually.
But that, or you could go on the opposite, Fruity Pebbles.
No. Maybe. Actually, that'd be interesting. A fruity barley wine.
A fruity barley wine would,
Let's see how that works.
And not like a stone fruit or like plums or
cereal
like cereal, strawberries and blueberries and
we should. There could be a hybrid. We could almost go sour barley wine.
Whoa.
Sour barley wine.
I feel like that.
What do you think about that?
I feel like that if it was done well.
Yeah. If we got
would be crazy good.
What was that? What were those guys who made the really insane sour coffee?
Oh, Tripping Animals.
Tripping Animals.
Yeah.
They could probably Tripping Animals. If you're listening,
sour
barley wine. Do it. Try it.
Crazy.
Figure it out. Test it. Do your experiments.
Do
figure this shit out.
Yeah. Do a oak fodder aged sour barley wine.
Oak fodder aged cereal milk barley wine.
That would wow. That would blow somebody's mind.
Yeah,
I think
people might die on it.
My shoe fell off. But
their minds might be blown that they actually die.
Yeah, they're literally blown to death.
Yeah.
Wait, pause.
I'm glad you added that. Blown to death. All right, next beer. So we got scores on those. We got a 3 and a 4. Let's see where we're at on this one. This. I'm glad that you're here because Matt.
I'm curious
what
Matt says.
I'm really curious on Matt's rating on this. So Matt, get on that. That's a new rhyme that I've just come up with.
Matt and better Matt.
Get
on that.
Is a brewery we enjoy, and Matt's already had all of these, so
he's had.
No, he's had not that one. He's had the Ninja Turtle line of 450 North.
Okay.
So I was actually just going to drink this myself, but since you're here, I can actually share it with somebody. And this is Slushy XL Smoothie Style Sour, 5.3% raspberry, strawberry, and star fruit flavored Raph XL. This is a Ninja Turtles inspired beer.
Hell yeah.
You like the Ninja Turtles?
I was huge into the Ninja Turtles as a kid. So much so that we had the original live action movies we had on VHS.
Yeah.
We watched them so much they broke.
Oh shit. That's great.
However, I've not been into Ninja Turtles too much since. Saw the cartoon or animated movie that came out a couple years ago.
Yeah, no one watched that.
But
no shame in that.
That was about it. It was Spider-Verse-esque. It kind of gave me that same the
I don't know, Spider-Verse didn't appeal to me.
I like them.
People really freaked out about the Spider-Verse, and I thought maybe that was like, it was like, I don't know, just like FOMO freak out. Like people were like, oh, if I don't love this, then I'm a douchebag.
Then you're a poser.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is one of the few superheroes I like enjoy.
See, that's where I just diverge. I don't understand the love of Spider-Man. I like the one where it was like all the different ones from. I like when they did the Spider-Verse in the movie.
The multiverse. Yeah, that shit's neat.
That's cool. I just don't understand why everyone likes Spider-Man. I don't get it.
I don't know. He's a guy.
This is where DC really fucked up because they have way better.
Yeah.
They have way better superheroes, and they just fuck it up every time.
Yeah.
Like like Batman's such a fucking awesome dude, but they just can't get it right.
I can't understand the constant recasting of characters.
Yeah.
But then you have Hugh Jackman, 60-something years old, still being the Wolverine.
He's been Wolverine forever.
I don't know. It's just odd to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Marvel doesn't recast.
True.
So Wolverine's Marvel, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
Maybe.
It's DC. They keep recasting. Like, how many fucking Batmans have there been? Let's knock that shit off.
Right.
Why did you change Superman? The last guy was great.
Right.
He was so good as Superman.
The new Superman looks like a skinny version of Henry Cavill.
It looks like a skinny version of Henry Cavill, and it looks like it is almost like it's like a play on that joke superhero movie. What was that one? The barrel-chested guy, blue outfit.
Superbad?
No, Superbad's with Jonah Hill and
barrel-chested guy.
It's like Kazam or Kazaa or something like that.
Shazam?
Is it Shazam?
I'm pretty sure that's
what's the
also a DC
white guy. Yeah, it's DC, but it's like a joke. He's like funny.
I think it's Shazam.
Is it Shazam? Yeah, so that's what the new guy looks like.
Huh.
But like thinner. I don't know. It doesn't seem real. It just seems like who's gonna watch this shit?
Yeah.
And I think Hollywood's fucking up. Like, I don't know about these movies until they're about to come out.
Yeah.
I'm watching Liberty Mutual ads. Put a fucking Superman ad on my TV, dude. Let me know that shit's coming out.
Give me some cool movies. I need some cool movies coming out.
There's no cool movies. Just make Top Gun again, please.
Fuck yeah.
I love Top Gun Maverick. Great movie. I watched it after the bombings in Iran.
Whoa.
I watched it on purpose.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let's crack this bitch open.
And I'm proud to be it. No,
yeah, dude. Hey.
Are we crack-a-lacking?
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh,
2 perfect cracks.
That was, I don't know. That one, I felt bad on that one.
This is Raph.
I shouldn't have trimmed my fingies.
Raph XL, great beer. Already, I had one sip. It's good.
Oh, it smells
They
tastified.
This would be good as a barley wine. Hint, hint.
Could you, if I still had some? Oh my days.
You want to mix them?
What the fuck, dude?
You want to mix them?
Do you have some?
No, I'm just asking if you want to mix them.
We could do like I feel like a 75-25.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's not going to be good. Let's not do it.
Now, beer cocktails never
No, beer cocktails are bad.
never satisfy the way you want them to.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell? This is crazy good.
Yeah, it's crazy good. It's 450 North. It's always good.
Mm.
I feel like this is the only beer you could put on ice. I would still be.
Do you think they're called 450 North because they're always 4.5 or higher?
That's an interesting theory.
Crazy.
You think that's why?
No. There's no way.
I think, is 450 North like a road?
Is that like an interstate maybe?
I'm gonna look.
You've been to there.
450 North. Oh, yeah.
So, I can only assume that of all the Ninja Turtle characters,
450 North.
are they like raspberry, strawberry, starfruit are all red? So like Raphael wears red.
Yeah.
Are the other
Are
characters
there red fruits?
Other fruit like the same color, like green
question.
fruit or
Let's find out.
orange fruit or purple fruit?
So 450 North is the road name. I It is for 450. It's like Route 450 North.
Well,
now I'm gonna look at the other beers.
Not interstate. How could I be so foolish?
So Raph XL, there it is. Total Wine.
The turtle wine.
Total Wine. We have. Oh man, there's just so many pop-up ads coming up. I can't. Don't do this shit either.
Pop-ups.
Like what? In what world did you think that having a pop-up ad was gonna make me buy your dumbass shit?
Delusional.
All right, so Donnie XL is out of stock.
Is he blue?
It's purple. He's purple.
He's purple.
And that Donnie XL is a ube mango cheesecake cookie butter vanilla. That's
ube is purple. Ube is purple.
Okay, well that's a start.
Ube mango cheesecake.
That's crazy. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I want that one. Ube is. That's a potato. It's a purple potato.
Oh, it's a purple potato. I'm trying to find the other ones here. But anyway, what do you think about this beer?
I think it is tart and fruity and refreshing.
Tart, fruity, and refreshing.
Yeah.
Those are all the qualities it needs to be. I don't know that it's that tart.
I wouldn't say it's super tart, but just enough to like... Sting isn't the right word, but just to tickle your tongue a little bit.
Maybe.
Also pause.
I find it's like too smooth.
It has. I don't know. It's got like a. It's just got like a little bit of zip.
It's got some, maybe a little zip.
Like just like I get it on like the sides of my tongue.
I can see that. It's got some zip.
It's got minimal zip.
Minimal zip. It's not that tart. It's not that sour, but it's got some zip. I'd say that. That's true. Yeah, it's got some zip. It's on the tongue. So, Leo has blueberry.
Okay.
And I couldn't find the Michelangelo on Total Wine or whatever. I'm sure it's on another website, but I don't want to spend the viewers' time looking at my phone.
I think it's got like... This had two beers at once. This has two textures at once.
Oh, yeah.
It's like... There's a real thin, like, stays on my tongue, but when you, like... On the swallow, there's like the smoothie.
Yeah, there's a smoothie on the swallow, yeah.
Very much. I think it's another 450 banger. I mean, every 450 I've had has been...
They're all bangers.
Like, dumb good.
Did you want to play a game?
I have a game.
Did you want to play it or no? Or
we can play the game. No, I was waiting for a good segue.
Well, here it is.
All right.
I didn't mean to just
no.
I just remembered in the moment.
Yeah, I have a game.
Let's do it.
That I have created based on another game that was had.
Yeah, let's play this game. Here in the carriage house.
In the carriage house. So I've got a little bit of stats about said previous game. Mm-hmm. When I was 17.
Yeah, that was the game. When I was 17.
Guess what? This game is called When I Was JTeen.
Nice. I love it. When I was JTeen.
When I was JTeen. So when I was 18, which is a year after,
a year after
17.
What? Yeah. So, what year was it when I was?
2003.
That's right.
So that was 2003 for you, 2014 for me.
Okay.
Can you remember what episode When I Was 17 was?
Oh man, that's a good question. I'm gonna say 270.
189.
Wow, 189. Holy shit, 0.2.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Whoa.
That was 3 years ago.
Damn, that was 3 years ago?
Which is crazy to think.
Yeah, I mean, that's really incredible. Wow, 3 years ago. In here, in the carriage house.
In here.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've got movies, TV, books, trends/events, music, sports.
Damn, and this is all from
I've got 2003 and 2014.
And 2014, yeah.
And then
Let's start with books, because I'll fail at this one.
And then I believe we decided which one was better.
Oh, okay. I forgot how this game was played.
Yeah, I don't really think it was a game. It's just you guess.
2002 and 2013.
3 and 14.
Yeah. 3 and 14.
And then it was 2 and 13.
I love this game, actually.
Okay.
This is a great game.
So I only have one thing on here, but it was the most popular book of 2003.
It had to be Harry Potter.
It was Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
2003. I mean, when you were alive for the Harry Potter release, you remember that.
Yeah, shit. Harry Potter was. I have 3 copies of Harry Potter on DVD.
But they'd all been released by the time you were.
I was hip to Harry Potter. Like I read
Well, yeah, everyone after they were released was hip to it, but
right. It was like actively coming out when I was.
Yeah, you were young.
Very young.
That's true. Yeah, so you were around.
I was hip to Harry Potter. But yeah, I had the copies of the movie. My wife had the copies of the movie when we started dating, and then I had a family member pass away, and that was what I got from them passing away.
When did the movies come out?
I believe a year or so after the book.
Oh, really?
Give or take. Yeah,
soon?
I think the first Harry Potter movie came out in 2001.
No way, really? Book.
Let's find out.
Not movie.
I don't know.
I don't think Daniel Radcliffe's that old.
He isn't, but like...
He would have had to have been like, what, like 12 when that came out?
I think Sorcerer's Stone. When did that one come out? We're thinking. We're loading.
Yeah, so we're figuring out when Harry Potter came out.
Yeah, hold on, wait a minute.
There's no silence here. It's a podcast.
The first Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, 2001.
That was the book. Or was that the movie?
Hold the fuck up.
I don't think the Philosopher's Stone is a movie.
It's the Sorcerer's Stone. Because Philosopher's Stone and Sorcerer's Stone are the same one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Harry Potter.
That came out in 2001.
Yeah, you're right. Holy shit.
The Boy Who Lived.
How the fuck did that come out in 2001? So how old is Daniel Radcliffe? He's got to be like my age.
He's like 30-ish.
I'm going to look it up. Does that mean that Emma Watson's is our age?
Daniel Radcliffe
Radcliffe was born in 89. Okay.
Radcliffe just makes whatever fucking movie he wants now, and I love that.
I don't even know what he's in.
He's like, have you heard of Swiss Army Man?
No.
Basically, this is like a you're gonna have to forgive me. What's the movie with Tom Hanks and he's got that volleyball, Wilson?
Yeah, that's Castaway.
It's a Castaway situation.
Oh, no way.
Where a guy is stranded on a thing, and in for YouTube's safety's sake, he is unaliving himself. Mm-hmm. And Daniel Radcliffe's body washes up on the ocean, and he can just do things. He just like can give him water, and he farts all the way across this guy rides Daniel Radcliffe by farting across the ocean to safety. And yeah, and he's just Daniel Radcliffe's in a bunch of just fuck it movies because he's famous childhood actor.
He
does whatever the shit he wants.
He'll make money forever because they play Harry Potter on like HBO.
They're making a Harry Potter TV show.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Oh, and I've said it.
With Daniel Radcliffe?
No. But I've said it for years at this point, which sounds ridiculous. But like, they will remake Harry Potter in my lifetime, and they are. All
right. So, what was the most popular book in 2014? Let me, if I can guess, it's probably like 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yes.
Holy shit.
I also have 12 Years a Slave
I can't believe I got that right.
Top 2, yeah.
Wow, 12 Years a Slave. 50 Holy shit, that was a total
Why are you so good at this?
I'm not. I've never even read any of the books.
I've read a book.
I've seen 12,
You've never read a
12
book.
Years a Slave. I've not read Harry Potter, and I've not read 50 Shades of Grey.
Man, that's incredible.
Have you read 50 Shades of Grey?
No, God no.
I feel like we should read it.
I feel like it would be an experience, but the way I understand smut books now, I feel like 50 Shades of Grey would be like reading something.
They're from the women's perspective, right?
Right.
And no man thinks that's sexy. The women are like, talk to me.
I don't think the woman's perspective is sexy, no.
Yeah, the women are like, he listened to me for an hour, and she's like, that was amazing. And men are like, that's not at all what would happen. No. I'm not listening.
No.
I'm not listening. So So anyway, so now we have to
got
decide
them
what's
both
better.
right.
That's crazy. I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's incredible.
What's better?
Because Harry Potter.
Well, 12 Years a Slave was amazing. 12 Years a Slave really affected me.
It's a life-changing movie.
It is.
And book.
The movie is what I saw, and rarely do they portray slavery in such a, damning way. I know that sounds crazy because we know that slavery's bad.
It was bad.
But Django Unchained has this real heroicism to Jamie Foxx's character.
Yeah.
But 12 Years a Slave was when that movie ended, I was like, holy shit.
Felt bad.
I felt bad.
I felt like a bad person.
It affected me and it changed my mood for a while. So I would say 12 Years a Slave was the best of the three.
Wow. Okay. So
what do you think?
2014 gets that one. Okay. I mean, I was...
Is this how we did it last
I was
time?
hip to Harry... I don't really remember.
I don't remember. Why does a year win?
I don't know.
All right.
Just because.
A year wins.
I think.
You like Harry Potter. That's fine. It's all good.
I was
Magic's great.
I enjoyed Harry Potter, and then I just fell off. Okay. I think I stopped around Order of the Phoenix time, because I think that's the 4th or 5th book, and that's where I kind of fell off.
All right.
Pokemon is cool, or whatever.
Quidditch.
Was in 2003. I would have been 7 or 8. Aging myself here, sorry.
No, that's how life works.
So what's next? We've got movies, TV, trends or events, music, sports.
Ooh.
I'll let you be the...
Let's try music.
Okay. I've got 3 things on here. And I'll give you... No, 4 things. Excuse me.
Okay. It's going to be good.
Oh, gosh. I don't know how to do this without having... okay. What are the best 3 selling albums in 2003?
Ooh, the best 3 selling... Best 3
selling... best selling albums. Sorry. I worded that in a terrible way.
2003? Are they rap?
It's a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Alright, I'm going to say... God dang, dude. 2003, it had to be... Nelly?
No.
Or Ludacris?
No.
Backstreet Boys?
No.
Or NSYNC? Wow, none of those. Limp Bizkit?
No.
Let me keep guessing. Blink had a self-titled album. Blink-182's Blink-182 came out in 2003, but I don't think that...
I wasn't on that.
That was until the fall. I was in College of DuPage at the time. So I don't think it had enough time to be the best-selling album. Because it was in the fall. I'm going to say... God, what came out in 2003? That would have been... Nelly was too early. Was it like a Beyonce Destiny's Child situation?
No. I was shocked when I saw these. Granted,
it wasn't Chingy, was it?
It was not Chingy.
Right
we talked about Chingy, and
we did some pre-production on Chingy.
Some pre-pro Chingy.
Damn, 2003. Linkin Park?
Yeah.
Really?
Meteor by Linkin Park.
Wow, Linkin Park was a top-selling album.
Get Rich or Die Trying by 50 Cent.
50 Cent. Oh, that was
And phenomenal. Come Away With Me by Norah Jones.
Wow, Norah Jones was a top-selling album in 2003? So Norah Jones was legit, but she only really had one song, she had that, cool, loungy voice. You know Norah Jones?
I had to look up Norah Jones.
Oh, no, Norah Jones is cool.
She had some good music.
But Get Rich or Die Trying, now that's a good album.
That's a 50 Cent.
That's a banger.
G-Unit.
Dude, Wankster and the other one, what was the other one? The real popular one. It was I don't know.
Rough Riders Anthem.
No, that was DMX. And that was awesome. DMX was the shit. 50 Cent was legit. And we didn't know enough about 50 Cent at the time.
Shot
it was he got shot a bunch of times. Yeah.
He's got a video game.
Does he?
50 Cent has a video game.
50 Cent's cool.
Yeah.
I like 50 Cent.
Now he's an actor.
Now I remember 1999 when I was in 8th grade, Eminem came out with an album. Here's a story. I don't know if I've ever told this on the podcast before. but I probably told every story on the podcast.
No.
Back in the 90s, there was a contest, and some people are going to remember this, that M&M's had, that if you found the gray M&M, you win $1 million.
I recall hearing about this.
Now, finding the gray M&M was one thing, but the bag, on the inside of the bag, it said it if you won or not. So like sometimes the M&Ms would melt and shit, and you'd be like, oh fuck.
The colors get.
So like it was printed in the one bag that was the winner.
Okay.
When you open your M&Ms, you just look at the bag.
You just tear it. Okay.
That's
like scratching the barcode on your scratchers and.
Yeah. You weren't looking for the gray M&M really. Now when M&M Slim Shady came out.
Yeah.
The Slim Shady LP. I went to school. And M&M was starting to get popular on TRL and stuff.
Yeah.
And people were saying, did you hear about the new M&M? And I'd be like, no, what is that? And they'd say, he's the white rapper. Okay? And what was that? That looked like a fucking alien. And I said, oh, is there like a new contest? For like, if you find a white rapper.
White rapper M&M.
If you find a white rapper of M&M's, like maybe in the box of like brown wrappers, you get the white wrapper.
Oh, white wrapper
the
M&M.
bag or whatever.
Oh my god.
I was so confused.
That's a double entendre.
Anyone was fucking talking about. Yeah.
Holy smokes.
It wound up being M&M Slim Shady, a white race, the race of
the
white.
Caucasian rapper.
Rapper being the music.
Wow.
And that was an interesting situation because it was like the perfect time for that question to exist. No other time could that question matter. No one would ever say that.
The combination of those two things.
At the time when everyone's looking for gray M&Ms.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, there's a white rapper now? Holy shit.
Wow.
I gotta look for all these different M&Ms.
Two contests at once.
How many fucking M&Ms are there? So that was the thing. Anyway. Okay, so Linkin Park, Nora Jones.
Yep.
Okay, 2014.
Well, I've got some other stuff from 2003 as well.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
What were some? All right. Do you want me to give you these, or do you want?
All music related?
These are music related.
Yeah.
What are some interesting 2003 music things that happened?
Some interesting 2000 music thing. Well, Blink-182 released Blink-182.
Yeah.
That's the only one I know. Did American Idiot come out then? Or was that 05? No, that was 05. I think that was 05. American Idiot was 05. By you saying maybe, that means it's not on the list.
This is all from the Wikipedia pages of music in 2003.
I'm sure there was some R&B or some fucking TRL shit.
Yeah. So I've got
go ahead.
iTunes Store.
Oh, the iTunes
2003.
Wow.
Paul McCartney performed in Russia the first time the Beatles performed in the Beatles.
Oh.
Performed in Russia.
It was just Paul McCartney?
It was just Paul McCartney, though. Okay. And then Mick Jagger was knighted for his service to music. Was knighted. So yeah, those are some interesting music facts of the year 2000.
Service to drugs.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too.
Those are some great facts.
And then for whatever reason, I don't have the top three releases in 2014 though, but I have two interesting facts for 2014 music. Can you think of anything interesting that happened
I think in 2014
music related?
Maybe it was it the final year of American Idol?
I didn't do this very well. Could have been.
When did American Idol start?
Is it still going?
I don't know. Yeah, who knows? So 2014.
Unknowable.
That was the teens were weird because like it seemed like everyone from the 2000s just kept going, and there wasn't really anything new going on. What was music all about? Lady Gaga, maybe? Did she come around in 2014?
Lady Gaga was pretty popular.
Well, I don't know. What do you got?
Yeah, I feel like I'm letting you down.
Linkin Park.
I think they did come out in Linkin Park came out on that, but
What do you got?
So I've got As I Lay Dying and Austrian Death Machine frontman Tim Lambesis was sentenced to prison.
Yeah, holy shit, I remember
after serving his role for murder for hire plot to kill his wife.
Murder for hire to kill his wife. I remember that, yeah. Yeah, that's at least it wasn't like pedophilia.
Yeah, true. But
there were some guys who went down for that.
That's the unfortunate metal band member.
As I Lay Dying, wow.
As I Lay Crying, more like, because he went to jail.
He went to jail. As I Lay locked up.
And then this one goes back to the iTunes. U2 released their 13th studio album, and instead of releasing it on CD and things, just immediately delivered the album to people's iTunes.
Yep, I remember it was automatically available on iTunes, and I immediately.
And everybody was pissed off.
They were mad because people get mad about shit. I just deleted it. I fucking hate U2.
I don't give a shit about U2.
I don't know why people like.
They have Sound of Silence, right? That's
no. No. They have. Oh man, so they have a lot of songs.
Maybe
actually.
I don't know.
I just can't think of them. I can think of the like shitty sound they make when they play their fucking instruments.
Oh no!
It's just real. It's very like I would call it like orchestral melodic rock, but it's not an orchestra. There's no orchestra. They just make that noise.
Oh, the like orchestra.
The previous string that they hit on the guitar runs into the next string that they hit on the guitar, and it never fucking ends.
Pretty muddy.
And one guy, muddy, exactly. And one guy wears a fucking beanie because he thinks he's cool and his name's Edge.
Ugh.
Yeah, so cringe, dude. If that band came out now, they would never, ever be famous. They'd
local band
fuck that band. Yeah, Edge. Oh, you're Edge and Bono. Cool, dude. You fucking suck.
You can't give yourself a nickname.
No. And you can't wear a fucking beanie, dude. From Ireland.
Ugh.
From Ireland, man.
Ugh.
What's wrong with you?
Okay.
So that's that.
Again, I feel like I'm not doing this game justice.
You are. It's great. I love this game. This is really bringing me back.
We got movies, TV.
Which year wins in music? I would say 2003.
I would agree. 2000.
I mean, Linkin Park, Meteora. Yeah, that was a great album.
That was
as much as I said I don't care about.
I think that was one of the
first.
That was one of the first CDs I owned.
Oh wow, yeah. First CD I ever owned was Michael Jackson's History.
Wow.
Double album.
I had that.
I had Nirvana too.
I think I had a Foo Fighters album.
Oh yeah, Foo Fighters. Yeah.
The one with the laser pistol on it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then
that was their best one.
That was pretty awesome.
They had 5.
And then Limp Bizkit's.
Limp Bizkit.
Not hot dog flavored water, but it was the one where it was like the guy.
$3 bill, y'all.
I think so.
Maybe or whatever. Yeah.
So yeah, I think those
are good. I had Nirvana. Nevermind. I had Michael Jackson History.
Hell yeah.
And my neighbor gave me Marilyn Manson, Beautiful People.
Whoa.
I think it had 99 tracks on it. But like most of them weren't anything. They
just anything, yeah.
And then the 99.
It's like what Tool has an album like that, right?
Yeah, that's like -1 or something, isn't it?
Yeah, and they've got like 60 odd tracks that are just
dumb. Come on, dude. Just fucking play your music.
Like, come on. I like Tool.
I like the old hidden tracks that used to come out with CDs.
Yeah.
Like Newfound Glory on Sticks and Stones, they had a hidden track after the last track, about 5 minutes after this of silence.
Right.
The first thing you'd hear is a man screaming.
Oh shit!
Ah! And because clearly if you got that far, you'd fall asleep.
Oh shit!
And it happened to me several times.
Because you can't really get away with that now.
No, you can't. Because
like the age of streaming and
silent. I'm driving in my car for 5 minutes. It's silent.
You can't get away.
But no, back then you could. I'd fall asleep to the CD, and it would scream. I'd be like, "Fuck, it's woken me up. I got a headache now. It sucks." Anyway.
Holy smokes!
All right, next category. Let's go with movies.
Okay. Top 3 highest grossing movies in 2003.
Transformers? No, that was way later. That might have been 14. No, that was 2000 something else.
Okay.
Good answer.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Don't count my chickens before they hatch. Is that a clue?
Sure.
No, it's not.
It can be.
Well, with Minecraft then.
From 2014?
You know, what is it? What do they say about chickens?
Chicken Jockey.
Chicken Jockey.
I just watched that movie on HBO.
Chicken Jockey. 2003 movies. Star Wars. The episode 1.
No. I think it came out in maybe 01.
Okay. Well, then maybe episode
2000. No, 2000. Episode 3 came out. It came out in 05 because I just went and saw the 20.
Episode 2.
I just went and saw the 20-year anniversary of episode 3. Yeah.
You a big Darth Maul fan?
In this, I think in the spring.
Do you like it?
I remember seeing the episode 3 of Star Wars as an 8-year-old and being like, holy shit, what just happened? Then seeing it as a 28-year-old and saying, holy shit, what just happened?
I just waste my life on.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I'm kind of a Star Wars.
That's fine.
I like Star Wars enough where I've seen the main movies.
Yeah.
But I'm not one of those insufferable Disney adults.
Oh yeah, insufferable Disney adults. Terrible.
But
get fucking over it. You know?
Yeah, grow up.
Come on. Disney.
Grow up.
Episode 2?
No.
Alright, so the top movie in 2003 was Love Actually.
Top 3, sorry.
Love Actually.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson was in that movie?
Hell yeah, he was.
Holy smokes.
Liam Neeson was in Love Actually.
I mean, he was in
Everyone's in Love Actually.
He was in a Star Wars movie, and then I only know him from Taken.
Yeah, he was in Taken, he was in Love Actually, he was in... And in Love Actually, it has Liam Neeson, it has the bad guy from Harry Potter.
Love Actually?
Yeah, it has the Rick Grimes from Walking Dead.
Oh, wow.
It has everybody. Keira Knightley is in it.
Wow.
It's a great movie. It's not really a Christmas movie, but we watch it at Christmas time.
It's a Christmas time. It's like Die Hard.
It is a Christmas movie.
It's like Die Hard.
But it's not about Christmas. It's about love.
It's around Christmas.
It's such a good movie, though.
Yeah, wintertime.
It's a captivating movie.
Hell yeah.
I like watching it. Also, just started with watching It's a Wonderful Life last year.
I don't think I've ever.
So my dad ruined it because he'd watch it every year.
I don't think I've seen that movie ever.
And then, listen.
Wow.
That movie's legit. Hands down, one of the best Christmas movies I've ever seen. Huh. And it holds up.
Wow.
It holds up. I almost cried.
We're an Elf household. We'll watch
Elf's
Elf.
Great. Elf's great. Oh, we watch Elf.
Yeah, I'm in the majority.
Yeah,
I know a lot.
We also watch Christmas Vacation. Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
All right. So 2003.
Top three highest grossing movies.
The Mummy.
Damn, that is a good movie.
Yeah, it's not a good guess.
It is not on the list.
The Mummy was a high-grossing movie. Let's see.
Was it the highest?
Anchorman?
No.
Oh, 2003. It was such a weird year because I graduated.
Whoa.
No one went to the movies back then. No, everyone did. Gone in 60 Seconds. Angelina Jolie, Nicolas Cage, and Cars.
Nicolas Cage, dude, man, he's making a comeback too.
All right, I don't know. I'll give up 2003. I can't think of a single movie from 2003.
Finding Nemo.
Oh, seriously? 2003?
Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
Lord of the Rings. I forgot about that.
And The Matrix Reloaded were the top three grossing films in 2003.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think Gone in 60 Seconds might have actually did come out in 2003.
I believe it.
I'm gonna look it up later.
I believe it.
I saw that movie twice in the theaters. Not because I wanted to,
yeah.
Because I got a date.
Oh, okay.
We wanted to go see a movie, and we went and saw that.
Nice.
That date didn't go anywhere. Never had a second date.
Damn.
Shouldn't have gone and seen Gone in 60 Seconds.
That's not a good first date movie?
Movies aren't a good date.
No.
Don't take a date to a movie.
My wife and I had a first date. Movie first date.
Oh, that worked out.
It worked out. We're married.
Yeah.
So, that's cool.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go see it?
We saw It.
Oh, It. The newer one.
Yeah, the
one with the kids from...
with the Skarsgård.
Skarsgård.
And the kid from...
Yeah, he's popular now.
There's a couple Skarsgårds.
Oh, there's more than one?
Well, it was like a dad. And now there's two Skarsgård?
I don't fucking know about the Skarsgård family.
One of them plays...
Is that the one who's dating the Kardashian or whatever?
I don't give a shit.
I don't either. I just hear about it.
I think, one of them's in an Apple TV show called Murderbot. That one's funny.
Oh, I was almost going to watch Murderbot, but
it's funny.
I started watching the Owen Wilson golf one. That's great.
Owen Wilson golf.
That's a good show. Okay. And then when I ran out of episodes,
I sleep on Apple TV. I watched all of Severance.
Oh, Apple TV is like someone summed it up perfectly. Apple TV is making the greatest shows that no one's watching. Yeah. Like they're making fucking hits and no one cares.
No one gives a fuck about Apple TV.
Severance is great.
Severance, again, I'm in the majority. Silo was really fucking good.
I haven't seen Silo. I did watch Mosquito Coast. That was good.
And then Murderbot, I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it.
And then there's one with John Hamm.
I saw that's a newer one.
He's like a investment banker that gets fired, so he starts doing like petty theft or like shit like that.
Yeah. There's a lot of good Apple TV
John Hamm is handsome, so
Ted Lasso.
I'll watch it. Yeah, Ted Lasso's good too. Okay.
All right, 2014.
2014, highest grossing films.
Highest grossing film 2014 was probably Moana.
New.
Was it a kids movie?
I wouldn't consider them to be.
You wouldn't consider them to be?
I would maybe... Actually, no.
Is it? No. So this is like a multi-movie thing?
There's 3 movies.
Oh, there's 3 movies? 2014...
You already guessed one of them earlier.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. But you forgot already.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
That's okay. It was Gone in 60 Seconds. The one I'm guessing is Star Wars?
No. Before Star Wars.
Before Star Wars. It was Superbad? Anchorman?
No. In 2014.
2014. No, Anchorman 2.
Anchorman 2, holy smokes, yeah.
What would be in 2014 that I've guessed already? It would be Ninja Turtle Secret of the Ooze.
Nope.
No, it was like 90s.
Damn it. Yeah, I had that on VHS.
Oh, 2014, and I guessed it already?
Sorta.
I don't know.
Transformers, Age of
Extinction. Transformers. Yeah, no one knows that movie.
That's the one with the dinosaur Transformers.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Who gives a fuck?
No one saw that. I skipped from the first one to the Mark Wahlberg one.
Megan Fox was in a couple, then Shia LaBeouf was in a couple.
Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox were together.
And then Mark Wahlberg was in one.
Was it Megan Fox changed the game?
I guess.
No, when that first Transformers came out, there was a large swath of men who had never
known that
Transformers. That didn't know that someone like Megan Fox existed in the world.
Wow.
And then they were like, whoa.
Wow.
Who is this woman?
Megan Fox is a lady.
Right now, probably not, but back then,
she was doing something for people. Yeah, oh yeah,
she was hot. Shia LaBeouf, who knows?
He
had a trajectory that was going to be great. Then he did Indiana Jones, and everyone stopped giving a shit. And then he was like, "Just do it."
He's another one of those like child actors who's just got a gazillion bucks, and he can just do it.
Well, yeah, he was great in that Lizzie McGuire show. Holes was good.
Yeah.
Holes is still good.
Yeah.
Here's the secret to a movie that holds up: no tech.
Right.
If you exclude the tech from the movie, it will hold up for a long time. Get rid of the phones.
Right. Who cares?
No one wants phones.
Just make it happen without...
If someone flips their phone open, that movie's not going to last.
It's over. It's over.
But Holes lasts.
Yeah. Holes is such a good movie.
Holes is awesome.
All right. Next, it was... The Hobbit, Battle of the Five Armies.
I never saw that shit.
So another Lord of the Rings. I don't know anything about Lord of the Rings.
I just know that it's all about walking.
Lord of the Rings.
All anyone gives a fuck about is walking.
They hike a lot.
Movies. They're like rings and fucking little gnomes or whatever.
There's one ring, or hobbits. And then Guardians of the Galaxy, the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
2014 was Guardians. That was a great movie. Guardians of the Galaxy might be the best Marvel movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Probably the top 3.
So thoughts, 03 or 2014 for that year, movies.
I already forgot the 2003 ones, but I'm gonna say
Nemo, Lord of the Rings, and Matrix.
Oh, 2014 for sure.
Word. All right.
For sure. 14 wins.
So next we've got TV, trends or events, and sports.
Trends or events? Let's go with that.
Okay.
The invasion of Iraq.
That is one. Yeah.
That was a big event.
Yep.
That one I know for sure.
Yep.
Now, other trends and events were Janko jeans or what were those fingerboards? The finger skateboards?
Oh, yeah. Tech deck.
Tech decks. Those were popular.
Wow.
Also, maybe the MTV Video Music Awards were popular back then. I don't know. Lollapalooza maybe back then. What else?
I feel like I really did this game
George
injustice.
Bush.
There were probably a lot of...
Early 2000s trends was.
You're certainly getting a lot of
It was a great
things.
time to be alive.
Yeah. As a young boy.
There was no tech, and no one had cell phones, and we were just living
doing
just life. You
just
know? We're
vibing.
Fuck it, dude. We had the internet, like the iMac that had the color back to it.
Well, the like translucent
that was
shell.
like the right time for that.
Oh my
like
god.
Zoolander time frame.
The like translucent shell, like plastic
color
shell.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That had to be like 02, 03 time frame.
Yeah. That shit was so cool.
Probably. Pop punk. 2003, real 2003 thing. Warped Tour.
Shout out Warped Tour.
Man, I was a senior in like the best time.
I think so.
I think all the best stuff happened in 03.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Yeah, I don't know. No. Eminem, some Eminem shit.
No.
But that would be music. So trends and events.
I'm trying to think of ways to like lead without like totally spoiling them.
I would say that what happened in 03?
What? Okay, here's
Trends
one.
and events.
What popular website was created in 03?
Ooh, MySpace?
Yeah.
03?
03.
Yeah, so I graduated in the year that social media started.
Like true.
'Cause that was like the real social media.
Yeah. And then, all right, trying to think of another one. What famous? I don't know. What famous actor? I can't sell this without like just completely ruining it.
What famous actor?
That's it. That's all I
I
got.
think in 2003, the famous actor was. Oh, I don't know.
There's no way. I'm sorry. I can't like the two other like little tidbits I have. I can't spoil. I can't say anything without just immediately spoiling it.
Let's just ruin it.
Arnold Schwarzenegger become California's governor
In 03, wow.
In 03.
Holy shit.
and then Tesla Inc. was formed
No way. What a year. I wish I would have
by
invested.
Mark Tarpening and Martin Eberhard.
Yeah, I wish I would have invested in that.
And then in 2014, excuse me.
Yeah, 2014 events. Well, boy, there was not a lot. What was going on in 2014? That's a hard year to know.
Yeah. These are a stretch. These are things that I didn't know happened, but they were the most interesting things, most notable things on Wikipedia.
Was that the year that Syria used chemical weapons? Okay, it's not one of the options. 2014.
Could have been. Yeah, again, letting this one down.
I mean, Obama was president for another 2 years. Did Trump come down the escalator in 2014?
Oh shit!
I think that's
so.
I think that's when he did.
I think
that's
so.
when he was like, "I'm running."
Yeah.
That was a big deal. That changed the world, really. Think about it.
Yeah, real trajectory kind of.
Yeah. Well, that's not one of the events then. What else happened in 2014?
These are going to be ones that I'm not going to say probably forgot, but things that were big deals at the time, but people don't really give a fuck about it anymore.
People don't give a fuck about the. I would say, oh man, I don't know. Is that the year the Zune went extinct?
Whoa, the Zune.
Remember the Zune?
I knew a guy in high school who had a Zune.
There was the anti-Apple crowd. There's some Zune loyalists.
Some
out there.
die
still are
Zoomers.
on like Motorola phones or fucking Androids or whatever.
I have a Google phone, so I guess.
It's all right. It's fine. There's people who don't like Apple, but there's like Apple protesters who had Zunes.
Like Matt.
Why would you have a fucking Zune, man?
I don't know.
Get rid of that shit.
I had like a rinky-dink like MP3 player.
Yeah, there's some
no-name MP3 player.
That's okay. That's fine. That's different.
But like the iPod killer, the Zune.
The Zune, right? Yeah. Well, that didn't work. You know what Zune was lacking was an infrastructure.
Everything.
Like iTunes, really. It wasn't even the iPod. It was iTunes.
Wow.
iTunes fucked everybody up.
Just the.
So I would say that in 2014, probably. Fucking A, man. Shit. 2 years later, 2016, the Cubs would win the World Series.
Whoa. That was on here. 2 years from now, the Cubs will win the 2000.
That's I don't know what happened in 2014. I can't remember that year. It's like it didn't exist.
Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 disappeared over the Gulf of Thailand.
They still talk about that.
Yeah. Presumed to have crashed into the Indian Ocean.
Was anyone famous on that plane?
Maybe. Malaysians.
The Prime Minister of Malaysia was the target in Zoolander. If you
That's full circle.
Yeah,
well,
full circle.
The Mars Orbiter mission by the Indian Space Research Group reached Martian orbit, and that was the first Asian country to reach Mars.
Wow, congrats.
I didn't know that.
Congrats, India. No one cares.
And then Alan Eustace, an American computer scientist, set a world record highest and longest free fall jump from 41.425 kilometers over Roswell, New Mexico.
That might have happened. You know what else I think happened in 2014?
That was like a Red Bull thing. I remember that being like a Red Bull sponsored thing.
I think Edward Snowden did his thing in 2014.
I think, yeah.
I think that might have been 2014. Now that you're bringing up certain things, I think Edward Snowden, and I think maybe you remember at the end of 2015, after the election, was it 2016? Obama said like, what's the greatest threat for the next president?
Yeah,
Trump, and he said North Korea. I think 2014 there was some consequential North Korea stuff going on, some missiles or something.
I think North Korea did the like ICBM test flight, and it
something like
was
that.
near Japan or some shit like that.
Probably. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably something. All right.
Yeah.
That was a good throwback. I think that the better events happened in 2003.
I agree.
2003 was great.
2003 had some cool shit going on.
Fuck yeah, dude. Corn was like really popular too. Corn and Jenkos and fucking Tech Decks go together.
I had one pair of Jenko jeans that I got from a thrift store, and I lived in those shits.
No way did you wear Jenko jeans.
Swear to God.
You weren't even old enough to wear Jenko jeans.
I was like 7.
We had people who wore them unironically.
Like serious.
In high school.
Yeah.
Like as style.
I got that. It was one of those they were too long, and the fucking hems of them were like soggy and like shredded because of how often I
shredded. Yeah,
they were too long.
All jeans were like that back then.
Man,
we didn't have like boot cut and like tapered. Everything was like wide cut,
and
the
long as fuck.
Pants dragged on the floor and they got all shitty and fucking shredded. And girls wore low-rise jeans back then.
Right, the whale tail was a
whale tail. Yeah.
That was a throwback. That's another thing that ages something.
Yeah.
If you see a whale tail.
Whale tail, tramp stamps, and just low-rise jeans, man.
Yeah, holy smokes.
They didn't have yoga pants back then, so you had to figure something out.
Use your imagination, I guess.
There's no imagination with low-rise jeans.
Nope.
You see it all.
All right, so we've got TV and sports.
Oh yeah, let's do TV. Save sports for last.
So for TV, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is gonna be tough. I didn't watch any TV in 2003.
8. Let's see. Most notable TV. I've got 8 TV shows.
I don't know that I watched a lot of TV
in 2003
because I was like a cool teenager who didn't spend any time watching TV.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say maybe
Prison
Break.
Prison Break.
Maybe The Bachelor.
Okay, let me caveat this. TV shows that were popular that came out in 2000. Started in
2003.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I thought The Bachelor started in maybe then. I don't know.
I feel like The Bachelor's been on since the dawn of
Survivor?
time. Bachelor, no, because they've had they're on their 50th season.
Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, but those aren't years.
There's no way.
No, because they started in my lifetime, and I'm not 50 yet. As old as I look.
Stop.
I'm not 50.
You're 27.
Yeah, I'm 27 and a half. 0.2.
I'm 189.2.
What happened in 2003 on TV? Whose Line Is It Anyway?
That's an awesome show, but...
Awesome show. Very awesome show.
It did not start in 03.
Dude, it's hard to go back to 2003.
Right. 22
I
years
didn't watch TV back then. I was so active and cool.
Right.
I can't stress how cool I was.
Just like chill.
I was not
just
cool,
like
actually. I had a band. I was in a band.
Hell yeah.
TRL? The real... No, that was 99, I think. 98. Or 90 something. Maybe... Was it reality? Is there a reality show in there?
No.
No reality shows.
No.
Damn. Think about that. Think about how hard it would be to have a list of the 8 most popular shows and not have a reality show. I'm gonna say.
All right. I'm gonna spoil. All right. I'm gonna spoil one.
Yeah,
the OC.
That's not reality.
That's not a reality. Okay.
The OC was scripted, but the Laguna Beach was.
So that's one. That's one for you. The
so
OC.
the OC was a real show. Damn. I know. Oh, Arrested Development.
It was. Yeah.
Nice. Now I'm in the right zone. You said the OC and it brought me back to the... I can remember what's going on. That was Fox. Arrested Development back then was Fox. So was the OC. And we also had stuff like there was some law stuff. Maybe...
not on this list.
Not on this list. It wasn't like The Practice or anything. Private Practice. I don't know. Was it Seventh Heaven?
There's one that's close.
Close to Seventh Heaven?
Close to Seventh
Angel,
Heaven.
was it that lady, the old lady? What was that, Guardian Angel or something like that? What the fuck was that called?
There was Angel.
My mom used to
That was
watch
the spin-off of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Angel.
No, not Angel. Not Angel. It was like an old lady show. It was like Angel. It was like, it's like My Friend's Angel or something like that. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Amigo Angel. Man, 2003.
They had some weird ones.
Yeah, there's probably some fucked up shit on there. Star Trek?
Mm-mm.
Some sort of Star Trek?
Yeah, one of the 800 Star Treks.
I'm going to only guess one more time and then
Okay.
we'll just say them. I'm going to say... Oh, man. What was a cool show back in 2003? Back with the OC. It had to be Teen Mom?
No, but they have done Teen Mom reunion shows.
That had to be around that time.
It definitely had to be.
All right, that's it. That's my guess.
So there's Arrested Development. You got that.
I got that one.
Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Oh yeah, all right.
2.5 Men.
Holy shit, 2003. Wow.
The Venture Bros.
No shit.
That was a
Cartoon Network.
Adult
Swim.
One Tree Hill.
Wow.
The OC. Nip Tuck.
Oh, Nip Tuck. Yeah.
Which I've never seen, but I know my dad and stepmom would watch it.
Yeah, HBO kind of.
And then Teen Titans.
Oh, Teen Titans.
Teen Titans.
Wow, that's a great show. I didn't know 2003. Wow.
Yeah, that's insane.
All right. Excellent.
All right.
2014.
2014.
There's no way I'm gonna get these. It's I'd say.
You get 8 TV shows.
Give me one. Give me the 8th.
8th one, The Flash.
Oh, okay. So now I'm in the right
TV
time
show.
frame. I would say it was probably God, TV probably sucked. 2014.
There was some doo-doo, but there was one really good one that I got on here.
It's not Parks and Rec.
No. Parks and Rec was early 2000s.
Oh, well, it had to be the teens.
It was shortly after The Office.
I think it was 2010,
Yeah.
2011. There was one good one. I'll try to get sound.
I consider it to be a good one. I'm a little biased.
I would say that 2014 gave way to. What was the one you said?
The Flash TV show.
No one watched that shit.
Nobody gives a fuck about The Flash. You're fast. Who cares?
2014 Breaking Bad. No, it had to be earlier than that. Shit, dude. Not It's Always Sunny. No, because that came out when I was in the Navy still.
All right, I'll give you a couple. There's some cop shows.
Cop shows.
There's a lot of fucking cop shows.
So many cop shows. I don't know.
Too many fucking cop shows.
I have to give up.
All right. True Detective.
Okay. Don't know it.
Fargo.
Nope. Never watched
Outlander.
it. Nope.
Chicago PD.
Alright, I've heard of it.
The Leftovers.
Oh, The Leftovers was great. Have you watched
that?
Oh, so good. HBO.
So I'm only at Outlander was one of the. It was like a time travel-y kind of thing where a lady ends up in like medieval kind of like I don't know, some sort of Slavic or like Viking related. The 100.
Oh, The 100. Yeah, okay.
There's like they're like 100 people are sent down to like colonize a planet or some bullshit like that. BoJack Horseman.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, that was the one.
Netflix. That was
the one I was thinking of. BoJack Horseman.
So The Leftovers is about there's an event that takes place and it separates 85% of the world and 15% of the world, but they don't know. It happened in an instant.
Happens.
So what the Leftovers is the 15% side. I believe it's the 15%.
Okay.
And they're like, what happened to everybody? Yeah. We don't know where they are. Their bodies aren't here. And they just continue on with life.
They just carry on.
They just carry on with life, not knowing what happened, but being like a shell of the former world.
Right. Okay.
And it's really, really, really good.
Curious.
Show. Really good show. I would watch it.
Okay.
It has. I think have you seen Mosquito Coast? I mentioned it earlier. I think the guy from that is the main character in that other show.
I believe. Is this the same show with the guy who was a swimmer and
swim fan.
Excuse me. I remember you telling me about that previously on another episode.
Yeah, 3 years ago probably.
But
during our other thing, probably.
Right?
Yeah.
But that guy was on The Leftovers. Okay.
I don't know which year is better. Probably 03.
Okay.
What do you think?
I would also say 03 just because of Teen Titans.
Teen Titans.
But BoJack Horseman is one of those ones that like changed my life.
Oh, wow.
After watching. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Just if you idolize BoJack Horseman, you're a bad person.
Yeah. Yeah, because
you misunderstood the show.
Yeah. He's not a good guy.
No.
All right, so we're at sports.
We're at sports.
Let's do it.
All right.
2003. I know what happened in 2003.
I'll give you a couple. I'll give you. There's one soccer. There's a baseball. There's football, and there's basketball. There's one of each.
All right. Well, Steve Bartman caught a foul ball that year in baseball.
Caught a foul ball.
Yeah, you know about Steve Bartman?
Who's that?
So the Cubs were in the playoffs in 2003.
Okay.
And they were doing great. They were going to win it all.
They were.
They were playing the Marlins at Wrigley Field, and they needed to win this game. Well, it was like the 8th inning or the 9th inning, and there were like one out, and someone hit a foul ball.
This is a 5, by the way.
Yeah, this beer is
well, I got a little bit. There's a little bit of
really good beer. I don't know if I'm at a 5. I'll think about it for another second.
Okay, carry on.
And the foul ball should have been caught by the left fielder, but a fan caught it.
Steve.
A fan wearing headphones. And this was 2003. There were not AirPods. People weren't just wearing headphones. They didn't have Beats by Dre.
Wow.
yet. That might have been 2014.
Some skull candies. I remember.
He didn't have skull candies. They were like legit, like foam circles.
I had a friend of mine
like
who was.
band.
Oh my God, you're right.
Like old school headphones.
I had a
probably
friend
had a
of mine.
Walkman.
He was a big headphones guy. He had every kind of Beats.
That's crazy.
He had the
Beats are so
ludicrous
expensive,
headphones. He had some other kind of headphones. Yeah, he was a big audiophile.
Beats are crazy. Now, AirPods.
I have Beats
I
like
those.
AirPods. I have Beats like earbuds.
Yeah.
They're like
Beats
40,
are great.
They were like $40.
So Steve Bartman caught a foul ball and caused he caused that at bat to continue for the batter.
And that could have
should have been an out.
That
The
could
Cubs
have been the game.
could have went further. No, it wasn't the game. That's the thing about it, that it wasn't the game. They messed up again after that. Anyway.
Wow. But they might not have.
Right, exactly. That's exactly right. So
What
Steve
if?
Bartman might have caused a chain reaction.
Wow. That's
Steve
the butterfly
Bartman,
effect.
that was 03.
Wow.
So the baseball, so I know that the Red Sox won in 04, so it couldn't have been that. I don't know who won in 03. Basketball, I'm going to say in 03, LeBron James was drafted.
Yeah, it is.
I know that because we're the same age.
LeBron James was drafted to the Cavaliers.
Yeah, that's regrettable. In soccer, David Beckham something?
Yeah,
He married a Spice
actually. He transferred to Real Madrid. Was the two.
No one remembers that.
Nope. Who gives a shit?
So that's the soccer one, the basketball one.
Football.
The baseball one, I'm not sure. Was it the steroid trial? No?
Maybe. But Sammy Sosa hit his 500th home run.
Oh, nice. I should have known that. And then the other one was what sport?
Super Bowl football. Super Bowl 37. Who won Super Bowl 37?
In 2003, that would have been the
Who done it?
the Patriots.
The Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
No,
I didn't know that.
me neither. I always thought Tampa Bay had a cool logo.
Yeah, they do have a cool logo.
That's it.
Them and the Pirates, they should get together.
That would be cool.
Because the Buccaneers and the Pirates are the same.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Alright, that's
Okay.
It's now 14.
2014. I have Olympics.
Mm.
Who won the Super Bowl? MLB MVP and NBA MVP.
Wow. MLB MVP in 2014. Was it Mike Trout?
It was.
Nice.
Good job.
Mike Trout.
Very
And
good
then
job. Very good
then NBA MVP, is that what you said?
NBA MVP.
LeBron James? It was Kevin Garnett?
I'll give you one more.
I'm going to guess it. In 2014, it was... This is tough. This is a tough one. Was it Derrick Rose?
It was Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie, I would have never guessed that. I don't know Kyrie Irving. I don't even know who he plays for.
I don't either.
So then the other ones was the Olympics, which would be maybe... So it's 14, 18, 22.
This would have been the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, Winter Olympics. Shaun White went on a tear, won like 10 medals.
Just where?
Oh, where is it?
Yeah.
Oh, Tokyo? No, it was it Tokyo? Was it Japan? No, it was Russia?
Yeah.
Sochi.
It was Russia.
Yes,
Very
Russia.
good job. And then who won the Super Bowl in 2014?
Who won the Super Bowl?
In 2014.
In 2014, I would say, if I had to guess, it was the Patriots.
No.
It was probably
the
Giants. Seahawks in 14.
Yeah.
The Seahawks?
That's what Wikipedia
I don't remember
says.
them
Super
winning
Bowl
the Super Bowl.
XLVIII.
I remember them being in the Super Bowl against the Steelers before I left for the Navy.
Wow.
In that maybe 05, 06
I
season.
have an uncle who's really big into the Steelers.
Yeah, I don't remember that, what you're talking about. The Seahawks won the Super Bowl?
In 2014.
Huh.
Super Bowl.
I don't remember them winning the Super Bowl at all.
I don't know enough about Ramen
Who'd they play?
noodles. I can find out.
No, don't worry about it. The Chuggalos know. And if they're still with us, they played along.
Yeah.
Which year is better, Chuggalos? 03 or 14? I would say 03 probably. 14 seems just like a throwaway year.
I kind of agree. It was just kind of, just a year.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like, it was like
just a year.
It was like the Nelly Furtado of years. Remember Nelly Furtado?
Yeah.
It just didn't matter.
What? Yeah, what was she up to?
She
it was the
Broncos
like
and the bird or whatever. Broncos? I don't remember that Super Bowl at all.
Broncos?
Who the fuck was even the quarterback of any of those teams?
Who's the Broncos?
Who are the Broncos? What city is
the car?
Yeah. Is
the Ford Bronco?
That's crazy.
That's not how I would have
You can't be a football team if you're a car.
Yeah, what the hell?
Everyone knows that. That's a common rule that we learn in school.
You can't drive on a football
You can't be
field.
a football team if you're a car. The Broncos.
Well, there you go. I think 2003 won.
2003 wins, and we still had Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera in their prime.
If I'm not mistaken, If I'm not mistaken, 2013 won.
2013 probably did win. 2013 was a cool year.
There's some decent stuff happening.
I think Katy Perry was in that year.
I think so.
She was great.
Yeah. Now she's kind of weird.
She's weird now.
Yeah.
Unrelatable.
She's been to space.
She's been to space, but...
Kinda. TM.
She's also a bitch.
Yeah,
Probably.
Asterisk.
I don't know her. I don't personally know her, but didn't she marry Russell Brand?
I think they did for a minute.
That's weird. It's crazy.
Yeah.
She turned Russell Brand like Republican.
Yeah. What's up with all these rich
Imagine
ladies?
marrying Katy Perry and coming out of it a Republican.
Yeah.
Like that's what you took away from it.
Look, hear me out. This is a snippet from a Joe Rogan stand up, but like they turned Kardashians turned Bruce Jenner into a woman. Mm-hmm. They made Kanye crazy.
Yeah.
They made that one basketball player crazy.
Yeah.
And then Pete Davidson's getting all his tattoos removed and he's dating Kim.
Yeah.
Like they're all fucking it's crazy.
What's up with the Kardashians? Why do we care about them? I mean, I don't personally.
Dude, look, I'm just saying I would have a sex tape come out if I got all of my family to be billionaires.
Right. How does that even work?
That's like just
they're like, Kim Kardashian endorses makeup. I want this makeup because she had a sex tape.
Right.
She accomplished nothing in her life.
No. She banged Ray J. And then
famous.
Who's Ray J?
Who is it? Yeah, Ray J didn't even survive this whole thing.
Isn't he a singer?
He's like Moesha's brother.
I don't even know who that is.
Brandy. You remember Brandy?
No.
I don't know. Love Ain't Cost a Thing? I don't think that's what the song called.
Damn
called. I don't know. That might have been somebody else.
So yeah.
Who knows, dude? These songs all suck. They're all written by the same fucking old fat guy.
Yeah.
It's Ron Perlman or whatever his name is. None of these songs were written by the artists. So you know. Taylor Swift was the first female artist that wrote her own music.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider was Nicolas Cage.
He was really good in that Long Legs movie, if you haven't seen that.
Haven't seen it.
Scary movie.
I haven't seen it. But that's it. That's episode 336, I think.
Wow.
We did it.
I think
we determined which year was better between 03 and 14. I know everyone's been wondering.
I think it's 03.
It's 03. It's not a think, it's a no.
It's a, I knew.
We never rated the spear. You gave it a 5. I give it a 4.75.
Boom.
It's not quite a 5 yet. It needs to be.
Yeah.
Give it something. Give it a little boost.
Give it a little.
Make it an XXL.
Double XL. Yeah.
Make it an XXL. It's a 5. That's it. That's episode 336. We fucking did it.
Goodbye. Miss you already.